Hello everyone, we have an interesting topic to talk about today, percentage gain. How do we calculate percentage gain? Okay, sometimes you sell an article, you make some profit. Sometimes we can be asked to calculate what percentage have you gained, what percentage have you made. So sometimes we can calculate percentage gain from our business or from our transaction. And so we have three questions on the board that we'll be using today to demonstrate how we can calculate percentage gain. But first and foremost, percentage gain has its own formula. And what is that formula? Percentage gain is called percentage gain or percentage profit is equals to what? Gain over what? Cost price. Cost price times 100 over 1. This. Gain over cost price times 100 over 1. You know, in our previous video, we explained how to get our gain, okay? The formulas we used in getting our gain, we did all that there. So in order this topic now, we're going to apply this formula now to calculate our percentage gain. And we have three questions we'll be using to demonstrate how we can calculate percentage gain or percentage profit. Now, the first one said that they find the gain percent if an article bought for 160 was sold for 170 naira. So again, we'll write solution. So number one now, first and foremost, we'll first get what we need to get the gain. We need to get the gain. Remember, we said that what if we're calculating gain? Gain is equals to what? Selling price minus what? Cost price. And so what is the selling price? Said gain if an article bought for 160. So the cost price is 160. That is what was bought. Was sold for 170. Sold. Selling price. That means 170 minus 160. So the gain is what? Is 10. Is 10 naira. Now we cannot calculate percentage gain. Therefore, percentage gain now is equals to a gain over what? Cost price times 100 over 1. So what is the gain? 10 over what is the cost price? 160 times 100 over 1. 0 cancel 0. Yeah, so 2 here is what? Is 8. 2 here is what? Is 5. So this equals to 5 times 50. 5 times 10. That was 50 over 8 times 1 is what? Is 8. 2 can go here. 2 here 4. 2 here is 25. So that gives us what? 25 over what? Over 4. Because how many 4 do you have in 25? How many 4 do you have in 25? That is 6. So that is 6 whole number, remainder 1 over 4%. That is it. So very simple. So number 2 now. Number 2. It says that 40 eggs were bought at 10 for 200 naira and sold at 8 for 200 naira. Find the gain percent. Now our job here first, we need to get what? We need to get the cost price for each egg and then get the selling price for each egg. After getting that, it will now be easier for us to do what? To calculate the gain percent. Now there were 40 eggs. Now these 40 eggs now were bought at what? 10 for 200. So the cost price, what is the original cost price now? Since they were bought for what? 10 for what? 200. So how much the 40 egg cost now? What is the cost price of the 40 eggs? Since 10 is 200. What are we going to do now? You now ask yourself, how many 10 do you have in 40? That is what? 4. Isn't it? How many 10 do we have in 40? That is what? 4. Now, if 10 egg costs 200 and I have 10 in 4 places in 40, so that means that what is the total cost of the 40 egg? That will be what? 200 times 200 times 4. That is what? 800 naira. So that means that the cost of the egg, the total cost of the 40 eggs cost how much? 800 naira. Now it was sold at what? 8 for 200. Also for 8 for 200. Again, we'll ask ourselves, we need to also get the what now? The selling price now. Now to get the selling price now, remember it was sold at what? 8 for 200. So you ask yourself, how many 8 do I have in 40? How many 8 do I have in 40? How many 8 do we have in 40? That is what? That is 5. That is 5. Okay, that is 5. How many 8 do you have in 40? That is 5. So how will I now get, since it was sold for what? 200 naira, 8 for 200, and I have 8 in 5 places there. So that means that my selling price will now be what? Will be 200 times what? Times 5. That is what? 1,000 naira. That is it. Okay, 40 divided by 8 will give us what? 5. You understand? And remember, 8 egg were sold for what? 200. So it's like saying you have 40 egg. If I have 40 egg, bringing it out, 8, 8, 8, 8. I'll have 8 in one place, 8 in one place, 8 in one place, in 5 different places. Now, each of them were sold for how much? For 200. So what is the total selling price for what? For all of them? That would be what? 200 times 5. That gives us what? 1,000. So now we have successfully gotten our what? Our cost price and then our selling price. So it will be easier for us to do what? Since we are looking for the percentage gain, now we need to get the gain now. Remember, gain is equal to what? Selling price minus what? Cost price. Selling price is what? 1,000 minus cost price is what? 800. So our gain is what? 200 naira. So now can I calculate the percentage gain now? Therefore, percentage gain or percentage profit is equal to what? Gain over what? Cost price times 100 over 1. Like this. So what is the gain? The gain is what? 200. The cost price, what is cost price? 800 times 100 over 1. 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0. 2 here is what? Is 4. 2 here is what? Is 10. Okay, that is 100. So we can use 2 again. Let's use 2 so that we understand what you are doing. 2 here is what? 2. 2 in 10 is what? Is 5. Giving us what? 50 over what? 2. 50 over 2 is equals to what? 2 here is 1. 2 in 50 is what? 25. Giving us what? 25%. And that is the answer to number 2. So the percentage gain or the percentage, the gain percent or percentage gain is what? Is 25%. That is it. Not difficult at all. Please watch this video again and again and try to practice this question on your own. Okay? It's very important you do that. My practice is all about practice. Very, very simple. It's not difficult. As long as you agree to practice, you will know, then you will understand. So the next question is, a refrigerator was sold for $1,250. If the cost price was 1,000 naira, find the percentage profit. Aha. So it was sold for this. If the cost price was this, find the percentage profit. Good. So the cost price has been given to us, and the selling price also has also been provided. So we can easily also do what? Calculate that. So again, we can go what? Get our profit. Profit equals to what? Selling price minus what? Cost price. So he said the selling price. How much is selling price? Was sold for $1,250. $1,250. Now, what is the cost price? Cost price is what? 1,000. So that means that the profit is how many dollars now? $250. $250. Now we cannot calculate what? Find the percentage profit. As it therefore, percentage profit. Remember, I told us percentage profit and as percentage gain is equals to what? Profit over what? Cost price times 100 over 1. Over 1, that is it. So what is profit? 250. We continue from the right, means 2 or 250 over what is the cost price? The cost price is what? Is 1,000 times 100 over 1. So 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0, giving us what? 25%. And that is our answer. So that is how we calculate what? Percentage gain. That is how we get our percentage gain. So what and what do we need on that percentage gain? One, you should be able to do what? Identify your cost price. You should be able to identify your selling price. And not only that, the third thing again, you need to also take note of under percentage gain. When you want to successfully calculate questions on that percentage gain, you should be able to also do what? Know your formula very well. The formula calculating gain or profit, which is selling price minus cost price. And last but not the least, you should be able to do what? Always remember the formula that we use in calculating the percentage gain, which is what? Gain over cost price times 100 over 1. It's called the either gain or what? or profit, as you can see in this question here. So that is what you do. It's not difficult at all. You agree with me, isn't it? Very simple. So all you need to do, continue to practice, 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 and before you know what's happening, all these things will just be like simple as ABCD to you. If you have enjoyed what you have watched, we encourage you, we beg you to please share our videos on all your social media network platforms. Please share our videos on all your platforms. Share our videos, please. And then, if you have not subscribed, we encourage you to please click on the subscription button. Don't forget to drop your comment on our videos. Tell us something, okay? Say something, and then please don't forget like our videos, okay? Thank you so much for always visiting Joshua Okwuwe Online Math. Bye bye.